Recently I was looking at the Nickelodeon Rewind section of Paramount Plus when I noticed a certain show missing, The Adventures of Pete and Pete. When I was way younger, I would watch a DVD from the library, and it's really surprising that this show has been so poorly documented online, at least officially. It's not even on Amazon. The only place you can watch it is on YouTube at like 20p quality. So what is this mysterious lost show about? Starting with a few shorts before becoming its own show, The Adventures of Pete and Pete is about the adventures of Pete and Pete. They are two brothers who, yes, are both named Pete, and they get in a whole bunch of shenanigans. The show is just really laid back but goofy. The theme song perfectly sets the vibe for everything, and it's a banger. Each episode is told like a story, narrated by Big Pete, sometimes Little Pete. Big Pete is a pretty average 90s teenager with a crazy family. Honestly, that's all I can really say about him. He kind of bounces off other characters and is the voice of reason in most situations. Little Pete is a mischievous kid. He has a tattoo named Petunia. That's part of the intro. There's also Ellen, Big Pete's best friend, or is she something more? Ooh. And the crazy competitive dad and the mom with a metal plate in her head. And Artie, the strongest man in the world. Maybe even the strongest character in fiction. He is the true Chad. Most people in this show are pretty crazy, which makes it really fun and goofy, but it never goes overboard, and this was during the 90s when laugh track sitcoms were becoming huge. It really sticks out as a show that just wants to tell a good story. The humor ages way better since it's not trying to be forced and not smothered by laugh tracks. It's similar to Malcolm in the Middle, not being a super loud sitcom and just trying to be good. The King of the Road episode is such a classic. It's just a simple family road trip episode that takes place mostly in a car and on a road, but the characters work so well and they make the episode so memorable. IGN call this the best kids show ever, if you can trust them. So if this show is so amazing, then why does Nickelodeon ignore it so much? Well, I don't know. They ran it during their retro reruns in 2013 and 2015, so they know it exists. When I was looking into it for this video, I realized there is 3 seasons, and I never watched the 3rd season because it never got a DVD release. Luckily, recently there has been an effort to archive a high-quality Season 3. The problem lies in music copyright issues. The show uses many songs from bands, and Polaris wrote a bunch of original music for the show, including the iconic theme song. The permission to use these songs in the show might have been temporary, making it hard to release it to any streaming platforms. This issue plagues a lot of shows, and most of them just edit it out. So maybe P&P can do the same, but the soundtrack is such an iconic part of the show. This sucks because there's a good amount of people who would just be happy with a DVD of Season 3, which is rotting in some warehouse waiting to be released, preventing people from experiencing this masterpiece for the first time or from re-experiencing it. The actors who played Pete and Pete actually now do a podcast together, so maybe they can get something together if they haven't already. So come on, Nick, figure this out so we can watch it in glorious 1080p. Thank you guys for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe because we are on the road to 400. So if you want to be part of this legendary journey, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'd like to know some feedback if you gotten this far and are subscribed. What content you enjoy seeing me make. If you enjoy me making videos about like Nickelodeon stuff, cartoons, or just anything. Anyway, see you guys later.